Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
What a return to get this game started. What a beginning. But where is the coverage team? And now you got to wonder, how's this going to change the way you script this opening drive?
Running right with Chubb. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. He's across the 20, still going. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Winston now. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On third down, they'll go with Chubb. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To throw, here's Winston. He finds him beyond the marker. That's a Cleveland touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here's a return from the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Man in motion here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Straight ahead, here's Cook.
Nigga just ran the
Down
ball.
after getting to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen.
Hey!
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
2nd and 10 now. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
They begin the drive with Chubb. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 14. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play good for 17 and a first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Browns looking for a bigger lead before the break. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now give right side to Chubb. And he rocks the tackler. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Chubb will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Winston. The shot to the end zone.
Because he fucking got bumped. The same shit every time.
So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Shotgun now on 3rd down.
Stop playing with me, bitch.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The Browns, go.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Ty Johnson now to return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38. Receiver in motion, headed right. First down throw for Allen. He fires one deep down the right sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Looking to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 6 now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has
Them
it.
boys catching everything.
Bring it all
Throw that bullshit if you want to. Them niggas gonna catch that shit.
Well, you kind of had
Let's
a feeling,
go.
Brock, that they were going to be passing.
He quit. Of course. Of course. Of course. He quit. Let's go.
Often coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, now a chance to add to this lead. You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you could defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Winston looking to throw. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns